The four suspects were identified as Frank Udabo, David Utibe Abasi, Kingsley Omegui, and Orisheweyimi Success Toju. One of the suspects has a private office along Akpakpava Road in Benin City, where they defraud unsuspecting persons posing as operators of Bureau de Change. A female manager of a company was lured to the office, where she gave out the sum of $15,000 to be sent abroad for some urgent logistics matter. They had posed in the office and pretended to be genuine operators of the Bureau de Change. Moments after the $15,000 was handed over to them, one of them, who directly collected the money, told the woman that he wants to quickly carry out a transaction in a nearby bank. He was said to have escaped from there. The woman, who was still in the office waiting for him, suddenly discovered that they had all escaped, leaving her alone in the office. Upon sensing that her money had been stolen, the woman quickly contacted the police, where the secretary in the office was first arrested. Using high technical intelligence, 4 other suspects were arrested, including the owner of the office that was used in the illegal transaction. During police interrogation, it was discovered that the suspects had already shared the $15,000 among themselves. What's your name?
My name is Success.
Huh?
Success.
Success. Where are you from?
From Delta State.
Where in Delta?
Warri South.
Warri South.
Yes, sir.
Do you actually have a registered company for Bureau de Change?
No, sir.
So how did you collect the money from the woman?
I did Bro Stanley. I knew his wife. So his wife is my secondary school classmate. So I called him that I needed help for a loan for her strength. So he said I should call him later. So he's expecting some money. So the morning of that August 18th, I called him and told him...
August 18th, 2020?
Yes, 2020. I called him and asked him how far is the money. I asked him. He said, actually, there's something I want to discuss with me. He was looking for an office that his woman overseas want to send money. I want to establish one business for her. Yeah,
so at what point did you not know that it was fraud?
And when these bros have left the office.
These bros? Yes. How much did they bring?
And they brought $15,000.
Who counted it?
I counted
$15,000.
He counted it, $15,000 US dollars.
Who counted it?
He counted it, then he passed it over to me to count.
Okay. So how did you not escape?
I received a call from Bro Stanley. I said, what am I still doing there? I should leave now. I said, I thought this guy is going, he said he's going to the bank.
Okay. How much now got to you?
$2,000.
$2,000. Where is the $2,000 now?
I spent some of it, most of it.
What did you use them?
I used to settle debts and pay her strength.
How much left?
I can't.
Okay, how much did you change it to Naira?
I changed it twice. The first 100, 1,000 was 498,000 naira. And the second one was 455,000 naira.
Okay, almost close to 1 million. So where were you arrested?
I was arrested in the house I paid for.
So how do you feel now?
I feel very, very terrible.
What's your name?
My name is Kingsley.
Kingsley what?
Kingsley Omegui.
Where are you from?
I'm from Benin.
How did you defraud the woman?
Actually, a friend of mine called me and gave my number to...
Huh?
A friend of mine called me, Sylvester, and gave my number to his friend here, Stanley, who said they needed a space where they would collect the money from because she wanted to...
How do you know the office?
No, I don't even know the owner. So, my was to collect the money.
How much was the money?
The money was $15,000.
$15,000?
Yes, sir.
So how did you escape from the scene then?
When the woman dropped the money, she said she needs an alert before she can give away the money. Later, there was a call, she was on a call. Then later she now passed the phone to me. She said, I think it was her husband, so it was the Stanley.
But you knew it was fraud?
Yes.
Who pretended to be going to the bank to deposit the money? Did you actually go to bank?
No, because the same Stanley was with us before the woman came in.
So what
it
was
when the woman was coming that she did not left.
So where did you now take the money to?
So as soon as I left Stanley, and I went straight to Stanley, and I took the money from me. From there, he now paid these people to
Paid into these guys.
the $2,000.
So in all, how much now got to you?
$1,900.
How did you spend it?
I returned $1,600.
Okay, this was what was recovered. How much is here now that was found in you?
This is the $1,600.
$1,600.
Yes, then this is 50,000 naira.
Okay, you haven't spent this one yet.
No,
But why did you do such thing?
it's regrettable.
Eh?
I don't really know what happened because I've never in my life tried such thing. This is the first time I'm even coming to the police station.
So who encouraged you to do this kind of thing?
It was, I think there wasn't a time for me to remediate. Everything happened that very morning.
So how do you feel now?
Very sad and disappointed.
What's your name?
Emma von Samuel.
Where are you from?
Benin.
So that call you were making, who were you contacting?
On that fateful day,
Let's go
about
straight to
4 p.m.
Yes.
Mr. Adams, a friend of mine, called me to check on Mr. David, that he called on a distress. So he said to
Distress
me
that what?
he called on a distress. He said he was busy. I didn't get the full information. If I knew anything that was happening to David, I said no. So he said I should advise David to go to a police station and make a formal report. So I went upstairs to David's office. I didn't find him.
But did you not know what happened thereafter?
After it was when I was arrested, I go to the police station. I was told that it's about money.
How much got to you from the sharing?
I did not know about any money. No money got to me.
What's your name?
I'm David Tubiabas.
Eh?
David Tubiabas
Where are you from?
from Akwa Ibom State.
What's your involvement in this?
On Tuesday morning, on the 18th of August, I was at home. I have a logistic company. This guy, he works in my complex.
This guy, yeah?
Yeah, Mr. Frank.
What did you
So
say?
he called me that morning that if I got into the office, he said no.
Okay, are you the one at the office they
Yes,
used?
yes.
Okay, how much now got to you?
Let me explain, sir, please.
How much now got to you?
It was after they used the office, they now gave us $2,000.
That's two of you.
Yes. So that was when I knew.
What did they say
They say for the initially when they came, they didn't say they want to use the office for fraud. It's here.
But the $2,000 given to you, what did they say it was for?
They say for the office. It was when they now told me that for the office use of the
You
office.
use dollar in Nigeria.
No.
So how come they give you $2,000? They just how many hours
It's happened for hours. For hours.
for one day?
Yes.
And they just give you $2,000
Yes.
for one day.
Yes.
So what were you not
So-
suspecting?
That's when I knew something was wrong.
So did you not report to
They now
police?
took this man to the police. Both of us, I now took him to the police station
To do what?
to report
That.
that look at what happened.
What did you tell police?
Sir?
What did you tell police?
But when they gave that money, himself, myself, and Osama was there, Osama. So
What did you tell police?
out of fear of the unknown, I told police that some persons came and used my
Okay,
office.
so where is your own share of the money
I
now?
don't have any money.
Where's the 2,000 now?
It was with him. He gave it out to somebody. After the man brought the money,
Yeah, what did you not go to tell police?
so I knew something was wrong. That's when I held this man because he was the one I gave consent of my office to. Understand? Because initially that was not the.
What story did you give to the
So
police?
when I went to the police station, out of fear of the unknown, I said that my office. They told me that my office wanted to be used for fishery and snail seminar.
Was that really what they told you? So why did you lie?
Because I was confused and I was frustrated at that point. I was frustrated. I was just confused.
Have you asked the police to go and recover the money from him?
We actually went there yesterday, so he wasn't in the office.
He wasn't in the office.
Yes.
How did you know this guy that said he needed the office? How did you know him?
Success is my childhood friend, and we work in the same office.
So what did he say he need the office for?
He said he need the office for he want to use it to collect money from somebody abroad.
So in all, how much now got to you? $2,000.
The $2,000, that was the money that this other man gave to us.
This or that one?
This other man.
Okay, this one. Was the one that gave you
The
the money?
$2,000
The $2,000 was for
for the use of the space.
use of the space.
The victim has this to say.
And were you the one they took the money from?
Yes, sir.
Okay, among these five, who do you know here? Turn and point them. Turn, don't worry. Who among them?
I know Uyi, I know
You know this one?
I know Uyi and I know Success.
Okay, who did you hand the money over to among the two of them?
It was Uyi that I handed.
That's this Uyi.
This is Uyi.
Yes.
What I handed the money to.
Yes.
Then both of them were the one receiving us during the transaction. So he was also there. He sat down on that same chair.
Take the mic close to your mouth. Who counted the money among them?
Both of them counted the money.
Both of them.
It was Success that counted the money first.
Okay. Who is Success?
This very good.
Success. You're the one that counted the money.
Yes, I counted the money.
Okay. Who did you know among them here? This other 5. Apart from this other 2. Who else do you know here?
I don't know the ones.
So what's the total money that was collected from you altogether?
$15,000.
Equivalent of
7,095,000 naira as at that day rate.
okay. So how did you meet this man?
I met him inside the bus
Okay.
on my way to Ring Road. So we greeted and all. He was saying that he knows me somewhere. I said no, I don't know him. And I said okay, that was how we exchanged number. He said that look at. He asked me the job I used to do. I said I used to work with the private firm. I said okay. At him said they are into bureau de change that they do.
Okay, told you that they do money transfer.
They do money
bureau de
transfer,
change.
bureau de change. They collect parcel here in Nigeria. They also collect in abroad. They transfer. They take to abroad and also bring goods down to Nigeria.
Yes.
That they also have their boss in Sweden.
So how did you now eventually send that money?
Okay. When we want to,
Who gave you the money?
it's the place I'm working
Okay, to send to who?
to send to my boss.
Okay, that's how you took it to the company? Eh?
No. When we normally used to do some transactions. So when we're about doing this transaction, we also have some other customer we normally used to do it.
Okay, you just decided to use this guy now.
The money was more than that actually.
Yes.
But when he told me that they cannot do more than $15,000
Okay.
per day,
Okay.
because the reason why they are able to do that $15,000 is international transaction. If it to be to Nigeria, they cannot send more.
So in summary, what now happened to the money?
They took the money and ran away. I gave the money to Uyi and Success.
Okay.
Those were the people that collected the money from me from the office.
So have they arrested them now?
Yes, they've arrested them. They've arrested Success and Uyi that collected the money from me. They've arrested the owner of the office that claims to be that he doesn't know anything about it, but it was part of them.
So what would you like to say about police work now? What's your impression about what police has done now?
Like the way I am now, I'm short of words. Not the way they used to describe. There are police that they are really doing their job. This thing that happened just few days that this department took over.
Which department?
Anti-kidnapping and cyber cafe fraud. The way they started the whole operation, I'm really impressed. There are people that used to still do truthful work. And I will also use this opportunity to recommend to the government that we have people that can defend us whenever there is any crime issue, that we really prove of the truth that they can do the job very well.
Thank you.
As at press time, the police have recovered part of the money, after which the suspects will be arraigned in court for stealing and obtaining by false pretense.